Active suspension system. Millimeter, precise control in every condition. 1 Plus SAV configuration, centered completely around the driver. 120 degrees, VOD 6, MGU-K, MGU-H, and electric front axle. Unprecedented torque and power. Active aero taken to the extreme. Perfect aerodynamic balance, always. CCM-R Plus brake system. Co-developed with Brembo and an all-time first for a road-going application, CCM-R Plus uses longer carbon fibers to significantly improve mechanical strength plus 100% and thermal conductivity plus 300% over previous generation solutions in braking surfaces coated with a layer of silicon carbide, SiC, to offer incredible wear resistance and shorter bedding in times. MGU-K electric motor. The electric motor used for the F80 is the first unit developed, tested, and manufactured entirely by Ferrari at Maranello. The design of the electric motors draws directly from Ferrari's experience in racing. Specifically, the tooth coil stator, Halbach array, rotor configuration, and magnet retention system in carbon fiber are all solutions derived from the design used in Formula One. S-duct. The carbon fiber front bonnet of the F80 features an S-duct consisting of a fixed element connecting the two front wings. Inside this feature are two flaps following the main profile to complete the triplane wing configuration with curvatures and blower slots clearly inspired by the 499 Pico. Active rear wing. The rear wing is the main piece of the adaptive aerodynamics system that allows the F80 to change its configuration depending on the dynamic driving condition. The vehicle's control systems measure and process acceleration, speed, and steering angle in real time to identify the best compromise between load, balance, and resistance based on the driver's driving style. This is translated into an unambiguous configuration of active suspension position, activation of the front active reverse gurney, and above all, wing angle. This can be infinitely adjusted between the high downforce HD position, used in braking and cornering, and the low drag LD position, which reduces drag to favor straight-line speed. New steering wheel with improved ergonomics. The F80 features a new steering wheel developed specifically for this car, which will make an appearance in the future road-going models of the Prancing Horse. Slightly smaller than its predecessor and with flattened top and bottom rims, the steering wheel also has a smaller boss, improving visibility and accentuating the sense of sportiness when driving. The lateral zones of the rim are optimized for better grip on the steering wheel. The physical buttons on the right and left-hand spokes of the steering wheel make a return here for an easier-to-use solution with buttons that can be instantly identified by touch. A cab developed entirely around the driver. The compact proportions were made possible by opting for a cabin inspired by single-seat racers, creating an impression akin to an enclosed Formula One car. The result of this is an original new solution that sets the driver unequivocally as the protagonist in the cabin and transforms the F80 into a 1 Plus. The decidedly enveloping cockpit is centered entirely around the driver, converging towards the controls and instrument panel to create a cocoon effect around them. The passenger seat is so well integrated into the trim of the cabin that it almost disappears from view. The longitudinal offset between the seats of the two occupants made it possible to set the passenger seat farther back than the driver, allowing for a narrower interior space with no penalty in terms of ergonomics and comfort. 24-hour suitcase space. For the first time ever on a Ferrari supercar, a space is included behind the seats large enough for a 24-hour suitcase, complete with a retainer mesh and straps. Another storage mesh is available for the passenger in the footwell. Exterior design. The F80 has a strongly futuristic visual impact, with unmistakable references to aerospace. The architecture is defined by a dihedral cross-section with its two bottom corners firmly planted on the wheels. From the side view, the rear section has a sculpted flow that emphasizes the muscularity of the entire rear wing. The front section of the car is defined by more architectural elements. The wheel arch ends with a vertical panel that stands proud of the door, paying homage to the visual language of the F40.